everyone. I am very excited to share with you a project that I've been working on for a couple months. I've been referring to it as my journal-ish project, and you'll see why in just a moment. This is Vicki the Literal Crafter, and I made 2 journals that are really more of photo books than journals, and these are gifts. Chris is expecting his first grandchild, and I have a pretty special relationship with his son and daughter-in-law, and I wanted to make them something pretty special for the arrival of their first child. And so I made these books. I decided not to make a full baby book because I figured probably one of their moms would want to gift them one, so I don't want to overstep. So it's 2 parts. The first book is the first 6 months. The second book is the second 6 months. Well, I'll give you a second just to look at all of that luscious detail. Full of wonder. There's a pacifier charm, a little rose, a couple flowers, pearl button. The color palette is what the nursery is. So they went with fairly rustic, very feminine theme. So they've chosen a very traditional name, Dorothy Jean, named after their 2 grandmas. So you'll see many pages for photos. I did put some prompts in just to get them thinking about how they might use the book. Most of the papers are 40-pound cover stock. I used a heavier paper to support the addition of photos. I don't know if the camera will show you that. Isn't that cute? Little feet. I'm not crazy about this piece that I made, but I am including a journal letter, and I tell them that they can feel free to use this how they like, and anything that I've tucked in they can of course feel free to remove. They might want to include other keepsakes. So since this is really just a photo book of their favorite pictures over her first year, I did not include milestones or any of the things that you would typically find in a baby book. I did use a cadence in the book, so there's 4 pages for each month. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then depending on how the month fell in the book, there's some extra pages as well. This is what I call a stitchy thing. So it's just random fabric with some creative stitching, lots of texture. I backed that on a piece of cardstock to make it easier to get behind it. So this is the first book. I'm going to take you back to the dangle just because I think that this dangle is so beautiful. Okay, let's take a look at the second book. Smaller dangle because it's a smaller book. This is actually a piece that I cut off of a pair of those ruffled underwear that they have like that waterproof lining in them that you put over a diaper. I got a pair of those thrifting and cut them up to use the lace off of it. Another stitchy band. And I designed all of the designer papers and embellishments that you're seeing in the books. That is hand cut. Can you believe that I cut that by hand? I impressed myself when I did that. So the dyed papers in here are walnut dyed, and that was by design. I mean, there's a chance that they'll have this book out with the baby around. And I didn't know about that. Coffee paper tends to have a strong coffee smell, and I wasn't sure about that around a new baby. Maybe it doesn't matter at all. Says the baby shower invitation. I signed each book on the spine, and then I have to show you this little detail here because I just think it's neat. I did this with a graphite pencil in my own writing. Cherish, love, precious, dream, treasure, adore, nurture, care, delight, giggles, smiles, snuggles, tiny toes, perfect nose, babbles, and coos. And then there's a series of tiny hearts. So, I had so much fun making these books. I can't wait to gift them. And of course, I can't wait for little Dorothy Jean to arrive. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you liked the video, feel free to give me a thumbs up. Thanks. Bye.